Thanks for staying tuned for the second part of this video. Now we're going to look into a little bit more to do with more advanced strike techniques. So what is it we're doing with our hands and what is it we're doing with our sort of upper body and frame. Now when we're hitting a chip shot, the biomechanics don't quite work fully the same as a full shot. So as we get to the top of our chip shot, actually the arms start to fire, but what we do try and do is keep our torso and our arms traveling all the time through the shot. The arms get to the top in normal swing, as some of you may know or may not know. We get to the top and then we start to fire in sequence, left arm, and the club comes through. But to hold energy in chipping, there's not going to be much hip firing. So that's why we just flare the left foot just to allow that movement. Now if I'm talking about the more advanced things to do with wedge play and chipping in particular, we're going to again take our normal setup of ball position where we spoke about and our sternum just ahead. Now one of the main things for advanced ball striking when it comes to chipping is really simple, but it's a very hard feeling kind of to get. So one thing we work on now is our hands are going to remain, our wrists are going to remain kind of firm, but they're not going to be tight. We're not trying to hold that into a dead straight line. What we are trying to do is not allow it to start breaking up this kind of triangle I've got here. You know, I don't want to make that shorter, I don't want to make that any longer or any other funky positions, okay? So one thing I'm going to look at now, I'm going to maintain my angle as I start the shot, and then all I'm going to do is as I'm hitting this shot, you'll notice that as I go back in the swing, my head will actually start to move towards the target, and that's because we actually want our energy to travel to the left. We don't want to see people trying to chip like this. That would definitely be bad for strike, especially at a higher level. So one thing we look into now when we're hitting these chip shots is as I take that club back, you'll see my head slightly goes to the left and it stays there. That's the key. So it might go back here, and as I move back it might move slightly forward, but it stays there for the remainder of the strike. Check out the next video and that'll be another adaptation or another change or something different to do with chipping.